What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Pokemon Black and White 2. In the last episode, we finally made it through the remainder of Twist Mountain, spilled out into Undella Town, where we took care of the Shadow Triad, as well as a number of other things. It actually ended up being quite a long episode. I apologize for that, but there was a lot to go over there, and we just kind of stopped there. We could have gone off to the Moor of Iciris and all that and whatnot, but I wanted to save that for a little bit later. I mainly just wanted to get there as a fast travel point for when we need to fly back there with Challenger, but, you know, figured to explore the town while we were there because that just made sense. Now, if you remember correctly, Hugh said that he was going to be waiting for us here in Undella Town, so let's talk to him. What? It isn't like I came here because I heard rumors about Cynthia being here and I wanted to challenge her or anything. I was interested in the Abyssal Ruins. See, here's proof you can have it. And he's going to give us HM06 Dive, the last HM here in Generation 5. Dive, you have a Pokemon that knows that you can dive to the ocean floor. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have found my sister's Purloin, or should I say her Lipard. Okay, May, let's see who has Aspertia's strongest Pokemon. Actually, before I... Sorry, Hugh, before I do that, yeah, I wanted to make sure I had the right Pokemon out here in the front. Farina leading the party would not have been the best. Let's do it! Go get him, guys! Oh, I love Hugh, like, just putting everything, all of his faith into his Pokemon at this point. He really, I never gave his character arc more credit than it, because it really does deserve a lot more. Like, I still don't think he's as rich, interesting, or like as personable a character as Bianca or Charon. Specifically Bianca. I think Bianca wins hands down in that category. Charon is a little bit less so, but obviously still has a soft spot due to the fact that he travels with you. Hugh's a little less so than both of them in that regard, but the way he grows in other ways, and in ways that are kind of unspoken, I think is what makes him more interesting. Like, the game doesn't need to explicitly spell out his improvements as a character and whatnot, which I think that's really nice. I think that's really darn cool. Okay. Ooh, actually, I might be in a little bit of trouble here. Because this Bouffalant, what can I throw that's not gonna, that this Bouffalant's not gonna absolutely wreck shop against? Probably Farina, honestly. So this thing has a muscle band on it. It's got Head Charge, Wild Charge, Mega Horn, and Earthquake. And just to go back to Unpheasant, it's holding a Scope Lens and has Facade, Aerial Ace, U-Turn, and Swagger. I'm going to hit this thing with just the good old-fashioned Dragon Claw. We do have the speed advantage here. The Bouffalant is going to be tough to deal with, and here comes Head Charge. That's going to be a lot of recoil damage on it. So we'll have to take advantage of that. I'm getting the feeling that Farina's not going to actually survive this encounter. But I did put Jack back in the PC because Jack was so over-leveled at this point that I needed to get him out of the party. And, ooh, a critical hit. Okay, that's actually huge. So Mega Horn, that's going to suck. But there's possibility of, like, two things he's going to do. He's either going to heal here, or he's going to try to attack. And if that's the case, I'm definitely going to go first. We'll find out. So I'll use Dark Pulse on my Wilmer. Yep, he used a full restore. Okay, that's what I had a feeling was going to happen. I'm going to see if I can beat him with my Dark Pulses here with that special defense lowered. We will see. Oh, that's cutting it really, really close. If this Mega Horn hits, we might be in trouble. I'm going to assume that he's going to use it here, actually. I'm going to try to preempt that. Hold on. Johanna? No, it used Earthquake. Wow. Not what I was expecting in the slightest. Okay. Let's see if we can hit it with a Heat Wave. Is that going to be more or less? That is more. Wow. Frickin' Johanna's special attack is incredible. Okay, on to Flygon. Man, I really wish I had my Flygon for this one. Okay, I don't have a single Ice move available, or Dragon move available for that matter. In this. So what am I even going to use in this situation? You know what? I'm probably going to throw Paula out as fodder, actually. And I am going to see if I can at least get my Flygon to go faster. I don't know if that's going to work. We will find out. Let's hit it with... I have so many max revives. I might as well just use one here. Let's not waste time. I hope this doesn't end up going in vain. We will find out, because if it hits the Dragon Claw first, I might be in trouble here, but I'm hoping that I have the speed advantage. No way of knowing what this Flygon's EVs and IVs are. We are the same level, so here we go. I'm faster. Okay, that's good. That's really, really good. Hopefully it goes down, and if it doesn't, hopefully I don't go down, because it's going to use the exact same move on me, and hopefully we don't have a speed match where I just got lucky that time. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, it did a lot more damage than me, and not a speed match. Okay, thank goodness. Whew. Woo! We'll take it. Down goes you. And we will see what's next. It is going to be Electros, which has Levitate, so this thing has no weaknesses whatsoever to speak of. Oh my gosh, I wish my D-pad would stop getting stuck. Oh, what do I want to use on this thing? Johanna's just going to brute force through everything. I'm going to save him. Let's go Zoroark. Yeah, let's go Zoroark here. I mean, I'm sure that Kamina would have also been fine in this situation, but let's just hit you with a good ol'... Should I Nasty Plot and then Dark Pulse? I think I'm going to Nasty Plot first, because I do have that speed advantage, and I have to assume that it's not going to one-shot my Zoroark here. See what he's... Oh, that's a lot of damage coming, though. A lot of damage coming. Here it comes. Please survive it. Yes! Okay, good. So maybe... Oh, what did it use? Oh, it's got a Leftovers. Oh, it has a Leftovers. This thing has Wild Charge, Flamethrower, Dragon Claw, and Crunch. Sorry, I've been doing a very good job of going over all of the moves. Flygon had Earthquake, Fire Blast, Dragon Claw, and Stone Edge, and it was holding a Dragon Fang. We got it, though. We got it. We're good. Okay, if he uses his Fire Monkey here, I think I'm going to actually keep Zoroark out. Well, actually, yeah, it is his Fire Monkey. Should I? I don't know. This is going to be a tough sell. So if he uses Brick Break, I'm obviously done for, but I have the speed advantage, and with the increased special attack, maybe I can get away with just outright knocking this thing out. I don't know. Probably not. I mean, if I was able to knock Electros out, but I don't know. We'll see. Hey! Okay. Okay, Zoroark. Go off. Go off, King. Last one. We'll see if you can beat the Superior with a Flamethrower. I'm sure you still have the speed advantage, so here we go. It's non-stab, though. I was expecting to take this thing out with Johanna, but holy crap. Man, that Nasty Plot, it really is good for sweeping. It's really good for sweeping. Man, imagine the experience there if I had him hold the Lucky Egg. That would have been insanity. Well, thank you, Hugh. May, I'm really glad you're my friend. Aww. I like you, Hugh, too. Like you too, Hugh? That's what I meant to say? Yeah, that's what I meant to say. It's so warm here. Let me get to the point. I have papers that Lord Getz has left behind. Oh, wait, you're the evil one, aren't you? Sorry. With these, you can read the ancient scripts of the Abyssal Ruins. As for my own small little way to atone for my sins, I'll read them to you. May is now able to read the Abyssal Ruins script. Just to make sure you know you reach the Abyssal Ruins by using Dive in Undella Bay. And you must write down the ciphers you find in the Abyssal Ruins by yourself. Yes, okay, so the Abyssal Ruins. Spoiler alert, I am not going to be going over those in this game at all. If you want to know about the Abyssal Ruins, go watch my first Let's Play. I went in depth on that a little bit more, explaining how you're supposed to go after all the items and also how to get the rarest item in there. It's functionally the same thing. I think it's a slightly different path, but it's the same idea where you have a limited number of steps to get to the very end, and you have to use pretty much all of the steps allotted to you to get to the most valuable treasure there. You take those treasures and you bring them back here and give them to the rich guy that lives in this mansion that is directly below me, and he will buy the treasures from you. That's pretty much all there is to it. There's not really much more else I want to go over now. There is, like Hugh said, there is a person here that is waiting for us whose name is Cynthia. Hello, ma'am. What's this? What's your name? Okay, I'll remember that, May. Nice to meet you. I'm Cynthia. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, like you. I have insatiable curiosity for researching Pokemon myths. I'm sure you know about Undella Bay's Abyssal Ruins, right? I'm staying here at a friend's villa so I can investigate them. In order to get to know each other better as Pokemon trainers, I would like our Pokemon to have a match. Would you care to be my opponent? You know, I would love to do that, Cynthia, but here's the thing, is if I fight you now, I'm going to get my ass absolutely handed to me. I mean, I could possibly win, but not with my current roster of 5 Pokemon and a Wilmer. I would have to probably optimize my team a little bit more to even try to stand a chance and probably go get Tomoe and Jack out of the PC. But, yeah, not going to fight you as is, not right now. In fact, just like last time, we're going to save that for later. Now, I will say this is not going to be the final fight of the game this time. I have a little bit of a different plan in mind, but we will get back to that in due time, don't you worry. For now, oh, actually, maybe it's not here. Maybe it's... Oh, that's right, because you can't even get into this house anymore, can you? Maybe it's the one up on the top left, I think? Yes, it is the one on the top left. Okay, it's the house opposite the marine tubes. Excuse me, I forgot that you can't get in this building anymore. Okay, anyways, we are back here on Route 14. This is where we're going to be continuing from. And oh, is it foggy? It's foggy out here. Oh my gosh, we're going to have to deal with the fog now? Well, I'm definitely not teaching anything defog. Okay, so Last time we were here, we were not able to explore this route in its entirety because we lacked the move Waterfall, but we now have access to it, so we're going to be able to go through kind of the remainder of this area and also get ourselves into a new area, which we're going to start working on, so let's do that. There's not any real new things to go over here in Route 14. There's like items to be had and whatnot, but that's really it. What we're going to want to do is, I think we can battle this guy. So let me throw on a max repel really quickly. And I might honestly be over leveled for these trainers, so oops, but we'll see. Like I'm collecting them, but when I'm with lots of, okay. Or did I actually already fight these trainers? I may have already fought. Oh, that's right. I could have just surfed to that guy. That's right. Never mind. I think it's the one up here that we need a waterfall to specifically. I think there's a trainer up here somewhere. There might be. Or an item, perhaps. By chance, possibly. Okay, there is a trainer. Here we go. This guy. This is the one we're going to actually need Waterfall to get to. So he is an actual... Not quite... I don't think he's quite an endgame trainer, but he's like a super late-game trainer. He should still not be like too difficult to take down, I think. Yeah, he's only level 52, so that's going to be pretty simple for me. So I'll just kind of make my way through this fight as is normal. Oh my gosh, wow, that did a lot less damage than I was expecting it to do. Holy crap. This is what I get for completely underestimating these Pokemon with a 10-level difference. That was dumb on my part. Well, with 2 levels of special defense down, I'm just going to Thunderbolt this thing. And then I guess I will be swapping because, holy crap. It's not the right fight for Kamina to be doing, that's for darn sure. And still a decent amount of experience. Gigalith. Okay, that's next. For Gigalith, I think I'll switch to Farina and Earth Power this thing a couple of times. Probably be for the best. Like I said, I've pretty much got all of the items. There's like one item for me to grab, maybe a second one over by the next area. I don't know 100% for sure. But you just got to get through this guy. There's that Sturdy. Would have been a one-shot otherwise. Okay, whatever. Let's just hit it again. Should I don't know. Honestly, I think I might just keep Farina out for the next Pokemon too. Just to deal with it. We'll just Earth Power it a few times and then hopefully it goes down with that 10-level advantage. Yeah, I really don't want anything else taking Sandstorm damage here. Conkeldurr. Yes, so I'm pretty sure these were meant to be fought like right before we went to Victory Road or whatever, so I guess this didn't need to be post-game, but not the crap. I did not want to get hit by Dynamic Punch. That sucks. Okay, didn't cause confusion, though? Why didn't that cause confusion? Is that not what Dynamic Punch is supposed to do? It's always supposed to cause confusion. I thought that was the case. Am I losing my mind? What is going on? Why did that not confuse my Flygon? Genuinely. Is it possibly because of Conkeldurr's ability? Oh, yes it is. It's because Conkeldurr has Sheer Force. Okay, that makes so much more sense. I was so confused for a second there. I'm like, why didn't that confuse? I'm like racking my brain trying to figure that out, and I just couldn't understand it. That makes sense. It has Sheer Force. Okay. Anyway, all right, now we can head on over this way, and this is going to allow us entrance into the Abundant Shrine. Welcome, everybody. So you know what Landorus is like when it means business, huh? Yeah, I do. It changes into another form and flies around the sky. Tornadus and Thundurus change forms too. Well, that's the story anyway. That's good then. You know, I've only heard about it in stories too. And the children run off, I guess. Little shrine is dedicated to a Pokemon called Landorus. They said that when Tornadus and Thundurus were whipping up storms that damaged houses and fields all over the Unova region, Landorus made them stop. That's a story from when my grandpa was just a little kid. Cool. Okay, well, that was an interesting story. Now, there are a couple new Pokemon that we can actually find in this area. Well, I guess actually only one, technically, which is a Vulpix that you can get in here. And you can also get Ninetales and Rustling Grass. So that's pretty cool. Now, in the Abundant Shrine, there are actually a number of trainers that we can go after, although they are all pretty low level. So I'm actually not going to be showing any of them. Instead, what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually just going to be showing all of the items that can be got here. So every time I get into a trainer battle, I'm just going to skip it. All of the fights here are Pokemon in their level 30s. So not really something that's really worth my time. So yeah, I will get through these fights, and then we will start going after all of the items in this area here in a second. Am I going after all of the items? I mean, we're going to be doing that mostly in the next episode because that's actually going to be pretty much it for this one, guys. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed it very, very much. Like I said, yeah, next time we'll get through all of the Abundant Shrine, grabbing all the things in here, which there are several. There's also a TM that's incredibly important in here as well, especially in Generation 5 that you definitely want to go after. So we'll go into all of that, and then we get to move on to everybody's favorite area, Black City and White Forest. So with all that said, I will see you all in the next one.